Today it's Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, and this is the DASA from the RS3. I received the remaining upper bearing. I don't remember which one it was, okay, but you see all in place. I received it a couple of days ago, but today I finally received the thrust washers. I received the two upper and the two lower with the notches, okay. I had only one. Then I received also the new bolts for the crankshaft bearing caps down, and now I'm ready to continue. I'm gonna wipe the crankshaft using plastic gates to see that everything is fine, then washing it for final and putting it together for final. The lower bearings in place, lovely. That's what I'm gonna do today. So I'm not gonna upload the video today, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Let me finalize. That's why I didn't remove completely the nylon from the engine, because I'm gonna cover it again until I finish with from the crankshaft from the piston connecting rods, and then I'm gonna open it once again. So see you tomorrow. Tomorrow you're supposed to see the crank inside and the piston connecting rods ready to put together. Let's get some numbers. Let's get some measurements. Let's see also the plastic gates to verify. We have 1, 2, 3, and 1 there, 4. It's supposed to be here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 4. Lovely, amazing, beautiful, excellent. All right, let's start working. See you again tomorrow. For you, it's gonna be a second. For me, it's gonna be a couple of hours. Today it's Friday, January 24th, 2025, and if I remember right, I'm making videos since yesterday for the DASA. If I haven't deleted, we're gonna find out at the end. Where am I now? I have prepared piston connecting rods, the connecting rod bearings, the bolts, the piston rings. I have a couple of tools here, assembly grease, high viscosity lubricant, for the stretch gauge for the bolts, the torque specs for the bolts. My target at 7,000 an inch, okay. 95 to 136 newton meters. Let's start at 95 newton meters and see how much it's gonna be, and make my way to 7,000 an inch. It's 0.0065 to 0.0075. All right, 7,000, my target. Today it's cold, by the way. If you see me, coming to Dubai, no, it's not. See. Long sleeves, 15 degrees, something like that. Inside here has 20 degrees. For me it's cold. So, enough talking, let me continue to put the piston connectors inside. The crankshaft's been mounted already with assembly grease. The cylinders are dry, I have to put oil on it. Cooling jets in place, alright. The plugs I already showed you in a previous video. The gear here, nice. I put also oil inside to have lubrication. We are looking good. The pins, I have installed them. The other pin here, it's installed. Helicoil is already finished, and I showed you before. The two pins here for the head gasket for the cylinder head, it's in place. I showed you also before. Okay, now that I finish with the piston connectors, time to install them, right? Yeah, let's do that. These connecting rods all in place. Alright, these are the new bolts. It's not coming with a pre-Loctite, no need actually Loctite there. Just put it to be able to spin the crankshaft and to see how it does, it spins. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright. Now, upside down and torquing down the connecting rod bolts. Done by stretching the connecting rod bolts. All it's done. It was between 129 to 132 newton meters to get 7,000 an inch. Why 7,000 an inch? Because it's the middle of the range, like I said before, okay? And because the big end of the connecting rod, with the connecting rod bearings, when you torque it down when you stretch the bolts at 7,000 an inch, approximately between 129 and 132, some bolts 132, some other 129, some other 130, and so on. All right, this is because the big end, it's nice and round. It didn't deform. All right, and this has to do also with the material of the connection, or the material of the bolt, and what they're adjusting here. As soon as it says here that if you're between 95 and 136, you're good to go. I'm 129 to 132, a little bit higher, but it's fine. As soon as giving to me 7,000 of an inch stretch. All right, and that's it from that. Now, what's the plan now? Now I'm gonna put the tool here, leave it there to be there standby. All right, there. Okay, keep it there on. Let me check if they're interfering the cooling jets, just in case. It's supposed to be beautiful, but it's not bad to have a look on it. And then moving on, continue with the rest. Oil pump back in place with lubrication inside to don't run dry, torqued down, it's been aligned to be parallel to the crankshaft. The gear for the high pressure pump also, and the intermediate gear, it's been torqued down, tensioner torqued down, guide back in place, assembly grease, fine. And then we have the sump, oil sump upper case. Okay, this is the oil pan here with the new bolts, some tools here, the new pickup tube with the new o-ring. All right, the crankshaft front seal and the crankshaft rear seal with the timing cover. I have changed these two seals, are new. I have cleaned the surface with a brake cleaner, just in case, to be happy. The bolts for the oil pan is here. The oil level sensor, I still have it over there. I'm gonna bring it later, no problem. All right, guides are here. The other chain is here, the upper one. Moving on. Let's wear some gloves and continue. Timing cover back in place, oil pickup tube, the valve, the damper pulley, the seal. I haven't torqued down the bolts for the damper pulley, not yet. All right, moving on with the oil pan and making the engine upside up. Oil pan and oil level sensor back in place. Time to make it upside up. Engine upside up. All right, I haven't put the dual mass flywheel. I don't want to put too much weight on the engine stand. It does have any problem. I have tried that before, but I don't want with a brand new engine to do that. I'm gonna remove it from the stand, then I'm gonna bolt down the dual mass flywheel. Now, cylinder head gasket, ARP assembly grease, and the studs. Let's put them on. Cylinder head on, 135 Newton meters, 2 times. You're torquing it down once, and then you're going one at a time, and then you're torquing again after you apply grease, assembly grease, classic. All right, I put the plug back in place. I put the temperature sensor back in place here. I have put assembly grease. I have put the guides, the tensioners, seams and lifters. Here is the lift, the thin one. Yeah, here on the intake, it's the wide one. Camshafts and the cover, it's been prepared. All right, I have put assembly grease. I have cleaned the area. I have the new bolts over there. Sealant, and the tools, torque wrench. Yeah, to put it back. Let's put also the cover up. Engine timing done. You see intake, exhaust within a range. All right, and the same thing here. Fine. Now it's the time to remove the bridge, unlock the crankshaft, turn it, check it, and then the rest of the parts on top of the cylinder head cover. I don't have the PCV here. I have it outside. Dang it! I don't have even the cover here front. I haven't cleaned it. Oh boy! All right. Let me prepare a couple of things. I'm gonna mount some things. I'm gonna put some tape here now on the exhaust and on the intake, just in case. It's not gonna fail anything inside, but like I said, just in case. NOx sensors and the heat shield for the NOx sensors, and yeah. Let me go to the next step. I found the cover. All right, I clean it. Nice. I have removed the old seal. I have the new seal here. Fine. Let me put it also on, and then we're gonna finalize the video. I'm gonna explain. And that's it. That's the end of this part. Three things I wanna say. First thing, I'm stopping it here. Why? Because I have to go outside to find also the rest of the parts, clean the rest of the parts, bring them here inside. I need to dress with the wiring harness. I have to remove it from the engine stand, clearly. All right. I have mounted the vacuum pump with a new gasket, the high pressure pump, the follower inside, the sensor that has here, the other composite sensor here, and the other one here. The oil filler neck, okay, the PCV here, fine. Okay, the new seal I showed you earlier. I have the brackets. On the brackets, I asked also the guys, because here there is one SP and here there is a 45 Torx. It's supposed to be both the same. Do not ask me why it's like that. If it was a 45, I have a 45. I don't have an SP. That's the thing. I have no clue why and who touched this bolt and replaced it with a 45 Torx. Not us. All right? The variable lift installed, all the actuators, exhaust side, obviously. All right. The variable valve timing, intake exhaust, both installed. Fine. I haven't removed the lock. I have a reason. I torqued down the damper pulley. The water pump I already put in place. The other bracket here with the correct bolt here. The sensor, I remember that. I put also the solenoid, and I have put also the crank position sensor here down. I wrote it properly as supposed to be. Now, somebody will gonna notice that, you know what, why you put the bolt here and here and here and here, with the threads I'm talking about, and this one here, because I don't remember where it goes. So what I'm doing, I see with the wiring at the end, and I see that, you know what, maybe I have to shift this one from here and put it, let us say, here down. I think there is one here down, if I remember right, but never mind. This is what I'm doing all the time, on the Daza, on the Golf, on whichever engine. It's not now the time. You can remove one, let us say, later on, remove also the other one, swap it, and everybody happy. Then, all right, one was the 45 Torx that has here and does have an SP for the engine mount bracket, from the exhaust side, the engine mount bracket, the engine bracket, or not mount, yeah. Then, I don't have a spark plugs. I have said that before, I'm gonna repeat myself again. I have only one spark plug. Don't ask me why I keep one spark plug here. I keep one spark plug here. Once destroyed, yeah, I need spark plugs. And I'm repeating myself because we are not the ones that we are supplying spare parts for this engine. The only thing what we give from our side, as far as I know, it's only the thrust washers, upper and lower. Because they brought us only one, we placed an order 2 upper, 2 lower, and I was able to start closing the engine. Fine, so once again, I need spark plugs. It's not good to have it open. Then, this foam, it's still a little bit wet. Yeah, you can see here because I wash it. I'm waiting to dry. Tomorrow I'm gonna install it. Nothing rust here, no rust. Okay. Wiring harness. The engine, the car has low mileage. It's not crazy. It was not so much dirt. Here, it's from where they're stealing the signal for the water methanol injection. All right, it is what it is. Not judging anybody. I have the studs that I have to put. I have the new bolts for the dual mass flywheel. I have the pilot bearing here. I have the plug for the service port to lock the crankshaft. The studs for the exhaust manifold, like I said. Some orange seals inside, what they send me. That's it. Please send me the spark plugs. All right. I'm going outside now to find not the stock exhaust manifold. I'm gonna put an aftermarket exhaust manifold with a turbo, different intake manifold, and so on. But I have to prepare the parts first. That's why, and I need also the 2 brackets from the other Daza because I resurface The manifold from that one. Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, I remember that. That's it. That's it for now. Next video, when I'm gonna prepare everything, I'm gonna start putting it together. I hope that they're gonna send me also spark plugs. Spark plugs. Alright. If you watch the previous video, I'm saying again, spark plugs. Same thing that I was saying for the thrust washers and the bolts down. That's why I make the video, for the owner to see what's going on. And since if somebody said that we're gonna supply you with the spare parts, okay, arrange to bring me the parts. Don't take forever. Alright. That's it. Thank you very much. Over and out. See you next time.